2026 is shaping up to be a wild year for K-drama fans. Sequels are popping up everywhere, cliffhangers are finally getting answers, and some of your favorite shows are officially coming back. Here's a look at all 12 confirmed K-dramas returning next year, a quick recap of Season 1 and what to expect from the next seasons. Let's dive in. 12. Yumi's Cells. Known as one of the best webtoon adaptations ever, Yumi's Cells is officially back with Season 3.
누가 후회한대? 그렇게 보였어.
If you loved watching Yumi stumble, grow, fall in love, get her heart broken, and rebuild her life with her chaotic little cells in Seasons 1 and 2, this new season is her ultimate glow-up. This is Yumi in her full writer era, a published romance novelist juggling deadlines, book signings, and finally living the dream she and her cells fought so hard for. But even with her career thriving, something in Cell Village feels off. Everyone's pretending they're okay with Yumi staying single after everything with Woong and Bobby. But yeah, that peace doesn't last. Enter Shin Soon-rock, played by rising star Kim Jae-won, the quiet, slightly awkward publishing employee who starts working closely with Yumi and maybe becomes her next love interest. Season 3 isn't just, so who's Yumi dating now? It's about whether she can open her heart again, this time with maturity, boundaries, and a solid sense of who she is. The season was announced in mid-2025, with Kim Go-eun confirmed to return, alongside new faces joining the universe. And with its release set for the first half of 2026, we're getting the most grown-up version of Yumi yet. But trust, her cells are still as dramatic and messy as ever. 11. Reborn Rich.
You became so wealthy at such a young age. Was it hard work or luck?
Reborn Rich is back. And if Season 1 made you want to sue every chaebol grandfather alive, Season 2 is about to take the corporate chaos to a whole new level. Season 1 gave us the unforgettable reincarnation revenge setup. Yoon Hyun-woo, played by Song Joong-ki, is betrayed and killed by the Soon-young family he served, only to wake up in the late 80s as Jin Do-jun, their youngest grandson, with all his memories intact. What followed was peak business warfare. Stock plays, succession battles, hostile takeovers, and a revenge strategy powered by future knowledge. Announced in early 2025, the new season is basically a global expansion pack. Reborn Rich 2 dives into international corporate battlegrounds, multinational companies, cross-border mergers, and power struggles that make Season 1 look small. And the big question everyone's asking, is Song Joong-ki coming back? So far, it remains unconfirmed whether the original lead will return. Producers have hinted that the story will shift to a new narrative with new characters and fresh power players, but they haven't officially closed the door on his appearance either. The sequel is being developed by Lee Jung-jae's artist company and artist studio, who've made it clear they're designing this season as a large-scale, internationally focused drama from the ground up. 10. Good Partner.
어쩌면 나도 처음부터 걔네들한테 사과받고 싶었었는지도 몰라.
If you love messy divorces, brutal honesty, and lawyers who are somehow way more chaotic than their clients, Good Partner is probably your comfort chaos show. And good news, Season 2 is officially on the way. Season 1 gave us Cha Eun-kyung, played by Jong Nara, a legendary divorce lawyer who's ruthless in the courtroom but quietly falling apart at home. And right beside her was rookie attorney Han Yu-ri, played by Nam Ji-hyun, who still believed in fairness, feelings, and doing the right thing, even while handling cheating scandals, custody battles, and clients who were equal parts tragic and unhinged. It wasn't just case of the week storytelling, it was a brutally real look at what happens when happily ever after collapses, and the lawyers are left cleaning up the emotional wreckage. Season 2 of Good Partner is officially happening, with SBS planning a 2026 broadcast and filming set for early next year. Jang Nara returns as Cha Eun-kyung, but Nam Ji-hyun won't be back. Instead, Kim Hye-yoon joins as Eun-kyung's new junior partner, a sharp, emotional rookie who's guaranteed to clash with her in all the best ways. Expect more messy divorces, morally gray settlements, and clients who are both victims and villains, all wrapped up in a brand new senior-junior dynamic, the seasoned ace versus the idealistic newcomer. 9. Study Group.
네가 용감인이냐? 소문 듣고 왔다.
드디어 소문 듣고 왔구나.
If you like your school dramas a little less campus crush and a lot more, everyone here can absolutely throw hands, Study Group is the one you've been waiting for. Season 1 drops us into Yusung Technical High, more battlefield than school. Yoon Ga-min, played by Hwang Min-hyun, looks like a model student, but his grades are trash and his real skill is fighting. All he wants? To get into university like a normal kid. So, he forms a study group in this school, surrounded by bullies, gangs, and students who treat violence like a hobby. Instead of peaceful studying, Ga-min and his friends cram for exams between hallway brawls, gang showdowns, and full-on school wars. Season 1 ends with a massive cliffhanger. Ga-min and his crew face Pai Han-wol, the top student and son of a powerful gang boss, turning the school into an all-out war zone. Can a group of kids who just wanted better grades survive against real gang power? The good news, Season 2 is officially happening. Studio Dragon confirmed it's in early planning, with new formats teased, including an interquel to connect later webtoon arcs. Hwang Min-hyun is set to return after his military discharge on December 20th, 2025. No release date yet, but with development underway and Min-hyun's comeback timed perfectly, Study Group is already shaping up to be one of the big 2026 K-drama comebacks. 8. Judge from Hell.
난 악마예요. 지옥에서 왔죠. 보다시피 지금은 강빛나라는 인간의 몸을 빌려서 살고 있고요.
If you've ever watched a legal drama and thought, some of these people deserve hell, not probation, Judge from Hell is literally that, in K-drama form. Season 1 follows Kang Bitna, played by Park Shin-hye, a top-tier criminal court judge who's secretly possessed by Justicia, a ruthless demon judge kicked out of hell. Her mission is straightforward: hunt down and punish 10 of the worst sinners alive. Murderers, abusers, the kind of people the legal system failed to stop. Or she disappears forever. On the outside, Bitna looks like an icy, brutally efficient judge. But as she keeps running into Han Da-on, played by Kim Jae-young, a kind-hearted violent crimes detective, something starts changing. She develops empathy, guilt, real human emotion. And for a demon whose only job is punishment, that's dangerous. By the finale, Bitna completes her quota, but hell isn't done with her. Demons are still at work, and her bond with Daeon leaves everything unresolved. The studio confirmed Season 2 is officially happening, with production underway for a 2026 release. Park Shin-hye and Kim Jae-young are expected to return, picking up right where the finale left off. Expect a darker, twisted arc. Bitna's growing humanity could become her biggest weakness. Her connection with Dawn might spark a justice versus love clash, and new supernatural forces, maybe even a rival Hell Judge, are coming. While other sequels lean on comfort, Judge from Hell 2 dives straight into moral chaos. 7. Boyhood.
그렇게 살다가 이렇게 된 게 나요.
장어사 장정태.
If you missed the era when school uniforms were ugly, perms were worse, and one dumb rumor could completely ruin your life, Boyhood is pure 1980s chaos in K-drama form. Season 1 takes place in 1989 at an agricultural high school in Cheongcheong Province and follows Jang Byung-tae, played by Im Si-won, a small, constantly bullied kid who just wants a peaceful transfer. Instead, one ridiculous misunderstanding turns him into a campus legend. Everyone suddenly believes he's the infamous delinquent known as the Asen White Tiger. Overnight, the weakest kid becomes the supposed strongest, attracting terrified seniors, curious gangs, and non-stop rooftop, hallway, and after-school fights. The drama earned major praise, winning awards like Best Actor for Im Si-won at the Blue Dragon Series Awards and landing on multiple year-end top lists. Now, Season 2 is shaking things up. Coupang Play officially confirmed Boyhood Season 2, and this time, the setting moves from countryside fields to a seaside fisheries high school. Same retro late 80s vibe, but a new environment and what the director described as a more colorful, three-dimensional cast. Filming is set for the first half of 2026, with the premiere date to be announced. The goal? Take everything fans loved, the misunderstandings, the accidental bravery, the mix of funny and painful growing up moments, and drop it into a new coastal school with fresh rivalries, friendships, and disasters. 6. Flex X Cop.
진심으로 환영하는 발자.
If you love Cheeble heirs but you're tired of them just crying in penthouses, Flex X-Cop is the perfect upgrade. It takes the rich kid and turns him into a detective who solves crimes using money, confidence, and pure chaos. Season 1 followed Jin Yi-soo, played by An Bo-hyun, a spoiled third-gen heir who gets thrown into the violent crimes unit. Instead of learning quietly like a normal rookie, he solves cases by flexing his wealth, calling in favors, and pulling off the most unhinged investigations ever. Paired with Lee Gang-hyun, played by Park Ji-hyun, he slowly goes from nuisance to an actually competent cop with a real sense of justice. Now Season 2 is coming back with a major shakeup. First, it's officially confirmed, and An Bo-hyun is returning as Yi-soo. Second, Park Ji-hyun won't be returning due to scheduling conflicts. The show isn't recasting her, they're writing her character out as leaving for training overseas. And that's where the new lead comes in. Young Eun-chae joins Season 2 as Ju Hye-ra, an ace from the counter-terrorism unit. She's sharp, fearless, and apparently used to be Yi-soo's terrifying devil instructor back in his academy days, which means tension, banter, and chaotic flashbacks incoming. Filming is expected to start in early 2026, with SBS aiming to air the new season within the year. So yes, we're saying goodbye to the original duo, but Season 2 is setting up something just as fun. A slightly more competent rich boy detective, a scary new team leader who knows all his weaknesses, and a fresh lineup of fast, funny, over-the-top crime cases. 5. Signal.
형사님, 인주 사건. 그거 끝까지 가볼 생각입니다.
If you like your crime dramas clean and simple, Signal is definitely not that. This is the show that shook an entire generation of K-drama fans in 2016, then disappeared for almost a decade. Season 1 follows 3 key players. Park Hae-young, played by Lee Joo-hoon, a cynical cold case profiler in the present. Cha Soo-hyun, played by Kim Hae-soo, a tough team leader searching for her missing sunbae for 15 years. And Lee Jae-han, played by Cho Jin-woong, a righteous, hot-headed detective from the past. Their worlds collide through a mysterious walkie-talkie that transmits across time. Hae-young and Jae-han team up to solve crimes, rewrite history, and expose corruption. But every change twists the present in unexpected, often heartbreaking ways. By the finale, some lives are saved, others are lost, and Jae-han's fate remains chillingly unresolved. For years, fans begged for closure, and in 2025, TVN finally said yes. The new season, titled The Second Signal, is officially in production and is targeting a release in the first half of 2026. Even better, the original trio is back. Kim Hae-soo, Jo Jin-woong, and Lee Jae-hoon are all returning. Story-wise, The Second Signal will jump straight into the biggest questions left behind. What really happened to Jae-han when he disappeared? How much can they keep altering the past before the present turns unbearable? And how far will Soo-hyun and Hae-young go, now that they know this walkie-talkie can save lives, but also destroy them? If Season 1 was about discovering that you can change fate, Season 2 is ready to ask whether you should. 4. Bloodhounds.
뭐? 왜? 뭐?
밥 먹을래?
내가 왜 너랑 밥을 먹어?
삼겹살 먹을 건데 같이 먹을까 했지.
If you like your action dramas sweaty, bloody, and somehow wholesome at the same time, Bloodhounds is that show, and Season 2 is coming back swinging. Season 1 introduced 2 rookie boxers, Kim Gun-woo, played by Woo Do-hwan, a kind-hearted former Marine with lightning-fast hands, and Hong Woo-jin, played by Lee Sang-yi, his loyal ride-or-die boxing buddy. Their simple lives crash into chaos when Gun-woo's mom gets trapped by predatory lenders, dragging the boys straight into Korea's loan shark underworld. Under a wealthy but principled moneylender, they wage a full-out war against ruthless loan sharks, complete with brutal street fights, ambushes, warehouse brawls, and some of the cleanest hand-to-hand combat Netflix has ever delivered. They take down a major operation, but the system behind it stays as rotten as ever. Season 2 is where everything gets bigger, dirtier, and more global. Instead of chasing loan sharks in Korea, Gun-woo and Woo-jin are pulled into an underground international boxing circuit. The kind of secret fight league where billionaires gamble on human lives for entertainment. At the center of it all is the new villain, a powerful fight organizer played by Rain. He runs this underground empire and wants the boys as his star attractions. So while Season 1 was 2 good guys versus 1 evil loan shark empire, Season 2 levels up with A new arena, secret clubs, international rings, and high roller audiences. New stakes. They're no longer just protecting Gunwoo's mom. They're trying to survive a system built to chew fighters up and sell their pain. 3. A shop for killers.
둘,
Season 1 is a tight, brutal action thriller centered on Jung Ji-yeon, played by Kim Hye-jun, a college student whose world explodes the moment her uncle Jung Jin-man, played by Lee Dong-wook, dies suddenly. He leaves her a strange inheritance, a quiet little online shopping mall that secretly supplies weapons and gear to professional assassins. Within hours of his death, Ji-yeon is ambushed by killers from every direction and forced to use every bit of her uncle's training just to survive. The entire season plays out like one relentless siege, Ji-yeon trapped in the house, using traps, tactics, and grit while elite assassins try to erase her. And just when you think Jin-man is truly gone, the show drops its biggest twist. He's not as dead as everyone believed, and there's a much larger organization operating in the shadows. Season 2 is where that hidden world finally blows wide open. Disney Plus has officially renewed A Shop for Killers and locked it in for a 2026 release, with filming beginning in April 2025. Lee Dong-wook and Kim Hye-jun are both returning, along with much of the original cast, and they're joined by new faces like Masaki Okada and Hyunri, who expand the assassin universe even further. While Season 1 took place over roughly a single day, Season 2 will pull the curtain back on the mysterious organization known as Babylon. We'll even meet a pair of Japanese mercenary siblings sent by Babylon, killers with a personal history with Jin-man, now on a mission to eliminate him. 2. Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
O to the young to the dong to the good to the rummy.
Out of all the shows on this list, Extraordinary Attorney Woo proves you don't need zombies, killers, or chibols to hook viewers. You just need Woo Young-woo. Season 1 follows her as a rookie lawyer on the autism spectrum, joining a top Seoul law firm where everyone quietly doubts her, and then completely underestimates her. With a photographic memory, hyper-focus, and whale-inspired epiphanies, she sees patterns others miss, fights for clients in her own way, and transforms from token hire to the firm's secret weapon. Along the way, she forms a tender romance with Lee Jun-ho and confronts family secrets that reshape how she sees herself. By the finale, she earns a full-time position. Her relationship with Jun-ho is in a fragile, not broken, but not okay yet stage, and it's clear her story is far from over. Season 2 is officially confirmed, with Moon Ji-won signed on to write, but the drama is still in development with no set filming or release date. Compared to other 2026 sequels, Extraordinary Attorney Woo 2 is the wild card, highly anticipated, maybe coming in 2026 or slightly later, and easily one of the most talked about comebacks in K-drama. 1. All of Us Are Dead.
수혁아, 나 너 좋아해.
If All of Us Are Dead traumatized you back in 2022, Season 2 is basically round 2. Bigger, older, and way more dangerous. And yes, it's long overdue. Season 1 exploded on Netflix, racking up over 470 million viewing hours in its first month. Hyosan-hae became ground zero for a zombie outbreak, trapping Onjo, Cheongsan, Namra, Soo-hyuk, and the others. They weren't just fighting zombies. Bullies, bad adults, and a government ready to sacrifice the town made survival even harder. Cheongsan's sacrifice, Namra leaving as a half-zombie, and the quarantine ending gave closure. But not real answers. The virus was still out there. Season 2 jumps forward. Onjo, played by Park Ji-hoo, is now a university student in Seoul, trying to rebuild her life, until a new outbreak hits. Her new friends Young Maru, Soju Ram, and Lee Jong-ah are pulled into the chaos as the infection spreads across the city. Season 2 goes deeper into mutations and hybrids, more Hambies like Namra, stuck between human and zombie. It's about what comes after the trauma, survivors trying to live, and a world grappling with people who are neither fully human nor fully monster. Most of the core cast returns: Park Ji-hoo, Yoon Chan-young, Cho Yi-hyun, and Lomon, joined by newcomers Ro Jae-won, Lee Min-jae, Kim Si-yoon, and Yoon Gai. Now, it's finally set for 2026, and the world of All of Us Are Dead is back. with zombies evolving, and so is everything else. And that's a wrap on all the K-drama next seasons coming in 2026. Which one are you most hyped for? Personally, I'm counting down the days for A-Shop for Killers. It's just too good. Speaking of favorites, do you think Lee Dong-wook made it onto the list of the most in-demand K-drama actors of 2025? Click on this video to find out.